What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We're back at it with another Copart walk around today in the nice, cold, and snowy Oklahoma. This is 2029 Southeast 15th Street here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Come check these guys out. Now, let's jump right into this video. Number one on my list, a 2011 Mercedes-Benz C300. Looks like she took a little damage to the back here. Let's see how bad it is. That's not bad, right? Okay, the trunk is all out of sorts. Whoa, about fell. You can replace the trunk. That's not a big deal, right? It's not a huge deal. Back glass can be replaced. Not a huge deal. I don't see any damage to the C-pillar on this side. I don't see any damage to the C-pillar on this side either. Looks like we may have a little damage here, little damage here and there. Not bad. 121,000 miles on the clock. Let's look at the other side. Oh. Okay, so yeah, it's got, you know, a little damage here and there. Why are these windows gone? Are they busted out? That window's shattered. So is this one. What? That can't all be from an accident, guys. I'm actually really confused about what happened to this one. Looks like they're showing some minor damage to the front end. I don't really see. This is the thing. Body shops are very, 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 very thorough. So things that you can't see with your eyes, body shops catch that all day long. For me, it's more about what I can see, not what I can't see. Because when you're trying to sell a car, if you can't see damage there, your customer is not going to see damage there either. The seat has got a nice rip right down the middle. It's fairly common. There is more damage to this car than there should be. Let me get this out of the way for you here. Yeah, anyway, there's more damage to this car than there should be. These windows, I don't see how they're all shattered like that. I really don't. The boot is ripped here. The sunroof is still in good shape. Battery will be dead, I guarantee you. It's a Mercedes. Yeah, battery's dead. All right, let's pop the hood here. See what she looks like under the hood. She's got a set of Michelins on her, so that's good. All right. You know, everything under here looks pretty good from what I can see. I don't see any major oil leaks or nothing really standing out. Check the coolant level. You probably can't see, but the coolant is good. It's full. All right. We can check the, boy, if I could do it without falling down, that would be great, right? I don't know, maybe more entertaining if I actually do fall down. Check the oil here. Oil looks good. Actually, oil looks very good. Okay, let's put a jump on it. Let's see what she does. All right, with any luck, she'll spring right back to life here. Well, she's gonna need a lot of windows, though. That car's gonna need a lot of windows. Ooh. Wow. And this is all janky. What is going on here, man? Come on. There you go. Wake up, old girl. Yeah, this car is just, ooh. Wow. Oh, okay. This thing's in bad shape, guys. This car is not in good shape. Something's just telling me this car was not well cared for. You know, I don't know what it is. I just feel like the car was not well cared for. Front right SRS malfunction, service required. Let's just click OK. Service B5 exceeded by 32,000 miles. Yeah, so I bet this car has not seen a dealer in a long time. Okay, let's put it in gear. It goes in reverse. It went into dry, but it wasn't happy about it. Took a while. Same thing with reverse. It doesn't want to, it takes a cool minute for it to go into gear, guys. I wonder why that is. Power steering whine real bad. The port and window works. It works enough. What is that, toe? Or is that, I'm trying to find the trunk release, guys. Yeah. We'll just go back there. There should be a button. Oh, well, maybe because of all the damage, the trunk is, no, the trunk does work. I'm not going to open it any more than that. I don't want to damage that plastic. Yeah. I mean, it is cold, so that power steering whine may go away once it warms up. Alternator is charging. That's good. I am interested in this car. I just... Are the tires dry rotted, or maybe they're just dirty? I think they're just dirty. I mean, the tread on these is really, really good. It's doable. It's doable. Trunk lid, windows, and a good cleaning. Good to go. Now here's an interesting one. A 2019 Toyota Avalon apparently has nothing wrong with it. It's an insurance car, and it's listed as minor dents and scratches. 22,000 miles on the odometer. Yes, again, this is an insurance car, but we don't know why it's here. Now, there are a few reasons that I can think of. Number one, and most likely the reason it's here, is this car had an accident. Insurance company sent it to get repaired. It was repaired, but perhaps not to the insurance company or the customer's standards. So what I like to do when I'm looking at something like this, an insurance car, it's important to look at the lines. You got to remember, especially on something like a Toyota, man, this is a big Toyota. They take good pride in these cars. If you guys didn't know, Toyota actually encourages their line operators and their employees to find defects in the workmanship of the cars, and they can stop the line from moving. So that things, body fitment issues, electrical, any issues that they find, the line can be stopped and they don't get in trouble. They actually encourage it. Toyota likes to make sure that their cars are 100% perfect before they release them. One of the reasons Toyota has such a high resale value and are some of the most reliable cars on the planet. So you can bet the body lines on one of these is going to be perfect. So I've got you guys zoomed in a little bit, and we are going to go over panel fitment. And it looks like everything here lines up pretty good. Pretty nice, okay? So then we'll move over to the doors. Start at the front door, look at the gaps, and the lines that run all the way down. This panel looks good as well. Next, we'll move over to the back door. Same thing with the gap there. Looks good. Panels can buckle in the rear from rear-end collision, so check out the gas door. Gaps look good. Here's where things start getting sketchy. Starting at the top of the trunk, looks like we have a pretty good gap. But as we get down here, the gap gets progressively wider in this area. Here to here, much different. And then a tight gap back down here again. So I am already suspecting something going on back here. Another thing to look at the gap here. There's a lip here, a ledge. It's not lining up quite right. Now, again, it may just not be perfect from the factory, but I don't think so. I don't think so, guys. Let's check everything out down here. Everything looks pretty good. The lines here. All right, going over. Honestly, it all looks pretty decent. Let's brush some of this snow off here so we can see these body lines. All right, again, it's fairly tight up here. then it gets real loose down here, but then it gets tight again. So at least it matches on both sides. It could just be the way the panels fit together. Tight gap here, loose gap here, tight when you get back here. And moving over to the C-pillar, looks like we've got a uniform gap on this side as well, running all the way down the door. Then you move over to the B-pillar, we'll just work our way around to the front of the car. Same thing, the gaps look good there. What about the front fender over here, the A-pillar? Gaps look good here as well. Huh, interesting. Very, very interesting, guys. Hood gap looks good on this side. The bumper doesn't look quite right to me over here. But it's hard to say, guys. It's hard to say. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. Because honestly, the car looks great. So let's go ahead and take a look inside. We'll start in the back. Uh-oh, is it locked? Whew. Got power. Oh, wow, this is beautiful. Oh, it smells good. It smells new. That's what it smells like. It smells new. Oh, why are you here? Wow. Fired right up. Beautiful center stack here. Infotainment system, heating and cooling controls right there. Absolutely gorgeous. Secondary collision brake system malfunction. Visit dealer. Ah. Now we're getting somewhere. Anti-lock brake malfunction. Oh yeah, we've got collision avoidance issues, traction control, ABS, LDA malfunction, front camera unavailable. Pre-collision system malfunction. Oh yeah, she's got problems. Come on now. The dang iPhone's trying to act crazy with me. Goes right into gear. No issues with that at all. Okay. Let's go ahead and pop the hood. Some interesting issues going on with this car. Almost makes me think that, whoa, what happened? There we go. Almost makes me think that there's more to this story. Obviously, it's at the salvage auction. And it looks almost brand new. So there's got to be more to the story. I'm going to be looking for missing clips. Anything that would show me any of this stuff has been taken off, and I don't see any. Another thing I look for is an aftermarket hood. A lot of times they'll be missing these stickers. As you can see, it's got all of its stickers. The plastics are all intact. Everything appears to be where it's supposed to be. I'll take a look over here and look for any damage. Look for any wrinkles in the frame rails down here, or the fender aprons moving up. I just don't see anything, guys. I just don't see anything. Another thing you can look for is the back of the headlights. When a car is in a collision, a lot of times the insurance companies, or the body shops, I should say, love to kind of cheap out on things like this and use aftermarket headlights. So there's a sticker. It's hard to see it, but there's a... I'm not going to be able to really get you in there. There's a sticker right here where my thumb is. And that is a Vallejo, which is most likely OEM for this car. So, very bizarre. Very, very bizarre. Everything under here looks good. So, unless there's some kind of undercarriage damage that we're just not seeing, especially with all that snow over it, I'm at a total loss as to why this car is here. I still come back to this trunk feeling like there's just something not quite right here. When you run your finger over it, you run straight into a lip here. I don't know how well that comes out on camera. Maybe it comes out a little better right there. But man, there's a pretty harsh lip right here. Just seems like that doesn't fit quite right. Wonder if we can pop this trunk real quick. Is there not a trunk popper thingy majig back here? Nope, there's not. I guess we got to do it from the inside. So let's pop the trunk and see if we can see anything back. Whoa, good. Oh man, just stay. You know what I'll do is I will take this carpet, assuming it pops out. I think it does. I will actually take this carpet out of the trunk and I will dump it onto the ground so that we don't have so that this doesn't turn into water. You know what I mean? But what I want to see, man, everything under this car, it just, even the body, the seam sealer and everything down there looks good. Okay. All right, let me dump that out. I can't do that with the camera in my hand. And we'll close this up and we'll move on to the next one. Next is one that I really, really, really love. A 1995 Buick Roadmaster. Was involved in, quite literally, a fender bender that salvaged it. Right here, this fender, these tiny dings, which could probably be fixed. You find the right body shop, they could probably salvage this fender, totaled over a fender. A 95, a Roadmaster. You guys remember this car, man. These things were the kings of the highway back in their day. Got the white letter tires. Man, I love how you got this old school, kind of like the old Cadillacs, or the wheel goes up into the rear quarter. Beautiful car, beautiful car. I don't know what condition the whole car is in yet, but the paint so far actually looks really good. The body looks really good. It's missing all of the rubber trim around the side here, but look at this. It looks phenomenal. Now I do see a headlight is held in with some tape, or a corner light is held in with some tape. So it looks like there's some damage right there maybe. Getting this hood open should be a lot of fun because that's a pretty hefty amount of snow. Let's go ahead and open this door, see what the interior looks like. Oh, hey. Honestly, not bad considering this car has 200,000 miles on it. That's kind of a downer. I'd love to find them with lower mileage, but either way, you got your own individual ashtrays. The dashboard is a little cracked up back there. You can see that, maybe. Yeah, there you go. Dashboard's a little cracked up. You can put a cover over it, probably make it a lot better. Lights are on, so it looks like it's got power. Let's see what it looks like in the back. Honestly, pretty nice, guys. Pretty nice. For 200,000 miles, this thing actually looks pretty dang good. Current bid is at $700. $700 right now. This thing may actually fire right up. Oh, looks like we got a horn right here. Trunk release. Oh, the hood release is missing. Uh-oh. Huh. Okay, well, let's put a key in it and see if it starts. I hope it does. Oh, yes. But she fired right up. Change oil light is on, and that's it. There are no other lights on the dash. Wow. Look at this Dyna ride. Oh, man. You know, a little tore up in places, but honestly not too bad. Not too bad. Boy, that dashboard is in rough shape though. Well, does the important window work? It sure does. That window is slow, so I'm not even going to try putting it down any further. Let's give it a little rev. Oh, she sounds good. Good old 350, man. LT1, similar to the Corvette engine of this era. Right into gear, too. Yeah, right into gear. Yeah, man. Guys. Let's, hold on, real quick. Let's check the air conditioning. I don't expect that the AC is going to work. I wonder if we have a max AC button. Let's turn the fan down just a hair. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's it's electronic, so you may not get the option of turning the AC on. I hear the air suspension compressor running. So at least the compressor works. We don't know if the air shocks are actually working. They usually don't. But it is cold out. But I'll be honest with you, that air feels colder than it is outside. So we may have working AC. I'm looking down here. This is where the hood release would be. And it's just gone completely. So I have to assume that as we get up to the front of the car, there's going to be something. There has to be. There's got to be something up here for you to open the hood, right? Or not? Oh, that's a little sketchy. Yeah. I don't see anywhere to open the hood. Huh. Guess I'd better keep looking. That took a little bit of work, guys. But I figured it out. There is a trick to it. And I'm not going to tell you what it is, because you guys may be coming out here trying to buy this out from under me. So I'm not going to tell you how to get into the hood. But there is a trick to it. So don't come out here thinking you're just going to pop the hood, because I can promise you. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Oh, God dang. Dang, son. Whew, that hood was about 500 pounds right now. I'm not even joking. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. There's your OptiSpark back there behind the water pump. Yeah. Good old OptiSpark, man. What a great design, wasn't it? The water pump has a gear that drives your OptiSpark distributor. Water pump leaks, water gets into the OptiSpark and just fries everything. But let me tell you something, guys. When these cars run, oh man, when they run, and they usually do, these things are tanks. They run forever. Oh my goodness. When these things are running right, they are, you wouldn't think, because they're so big. They're so much fun, guys. They're so much fun. These are torque monsters. They ride like a dream. Honestly, in my opinion, these are some of the very last road warriors, man. Road warrior? Did I say warriors? Road warriors. These cars were just unstoppable. They were unbeatable. I think I might feel a misfire. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. It didn't look like this thing was misfiring, but the exhaust has a nice little put, 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 put. We're going to shut that off. That is cold. That is real cold. No, it's not misfiring. No, she's running smooth as silk. Guys, I have no use for this thing. I don't. There's not really a market for these anymore. Nobody wants a Roadmaster. They just don't. It's not a car that would sell. But I really want to save her. I really want to save her. Listen to this. Watch, we'll fire it up again. Listen to this. Listen to that. No warning lights on the dash. None. None at all. And somebody had been maintaining it. AAA, probably an older person or older people. serviced at 194,000 miles, and it's got 195,000 miles on it. It literally had the oil changed 1,000 miles ago. This car, I'm going to run the VIN. This may be a one owner. This may be a car that some old guy bought, and he just held on to it, man. He just loved it and held on to it. You could get that fender fixed, get a paint job on this thing, and she'd look almost new. She would look almost new. I am so tempted. You guys comment below. There's the rubber moldings right there that go to it. The full-size spare. Crazy, guys. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. All right, guys. Anyway, comment below. Tell me what you think of this car. I think we're going to move on from this one. I think this is a steal at $700 right now. Pure sale car, obviously. Sorry, I had to run over there and save my bag from the loader there, man. Had my camera bag on there, and he was lifting up the car getting ready to run off with it with all my stuff sitting on it. Oh, locking gas cap, and it is locked, so we need to the trunk is not open. Double check real quick. I know how to get into locking gas caps, guys, without the key and without having to drill it out. They're actually very simple locks, and it doesn't take anything to get into them. Let's see. We do have the gas cap key. Also has a yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, it sounds like it's trying to open, but with all of the snow on it, there's really not that much snow, is there? There we go. Oh, we already opened it. I got sidetracked. That's my bad. I got sidetracked from almost losing all my stuff, man. Yeah, so anyway, guys, do me a favor. Comment below. Tell me what you think of the Buick Roadmaster, man. And if you'd like to see this on the channel, you got to hit that thumbs up button right now and let me know that this is something you want to see. We're not going to take up much of your time with this one. There's really not anything left of it. But since we're on the topic of road warriors, man, like the Buick Roadmaster, well, obviously here we have the Chevy Caprice, and this is my favorite iteration of the Caprice. I do like the Bubble Caprice, which is basically a Roadmaster, but there has always been something about the Euro Clip Caprice that I have loved, man. It's got that square body style, but it's got that European style front end, and I just love this version of the Chevy Caprice. I truly do. Now, they weren't particularly fast. They weren't powerhouses. Generally, they came with a very small, like a 5.0 liter V8 engine. I'm not sure if we can get under the hood of this, and this whole car is burnt to a crisp anyway, so you can see where the fire department put their axes in there. Yeah, it looks like this whole thing is just destroyed, so we probably can't really get in there very well. Looks like there's still parts in there. It's all burnt under the hood. Then we got the back end here. Oh, I mean, I knew it was wrecked. I didn't realize it was wrecked like that. I didn't realize it had been wrecked that badly. Wow. Wow. Oh my. There's the gas tank. Oh my goodness. I mean, the whole trunk is now in the back seat. The entire trunk has been folded up into the back seat. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I kind of had a loss for words on this one, guys. Whew. Thankfully, it doesn't look like the jaws of life were used on this. You can see how the roof has been just folded in on itself. So, pretty certain whoever was in it, if anyone was in it, it could have been parked. It's really hard to say, but I'm fairly certain looking at it that whoever was in this car probably made it out all right. We can hope anyway. I didn't realize that bad. I guess I'm standing here looking at it, and I was so focused on the Euro front clip, I did not scroll through the pictures. All I saw was that Euro front clip, and I was like, that one is going to be on video. I did not realize it was this bad, though. Golly, look at that. Look at that. Well, here's hoping that everybody was in. It was all right. Last but not least, I believe this is a 2011, maybe, Subaru Impreza. Hail damage car. You guys, I love hail damage cars, although I rarely buy them. They're just, to me, they're not interesting. I don't know. There's nothing to me that's interesting about this car. But you show me a Buick Roadmaster over there, and suddenly I'm just thrilled. I'm tickled pink. Oh, this is 17. I'm sorry. This is much newer. Wow. It's a 17, and it's got 105,000 miles on it. Wow. This must, I don't know, rental car? Somebody sure got around, didn't they? My goodness. Beautiful car. Hard to tell what the extent of the damage is because there's snow all over it. But the hood definitely tells a story, guys. You can see pretty clearly in the video here. The dents all over the place. I'm not with it today, guys. It's been like 2 weeks since I've done a Copart walk around. So I'm still trying to get back into the swing of it here. Now, the side of the body doesn't look too bad. I mean, I definitely see dings here and there. Maybe the roof has got it really bad. I don't know. But this doesn't look bad enough to have totaled the car, man. It just doesn't. Car smells great, too. Wow. It smells real good. Smell-o-vision. She's a beauty. Yeah, we're going to fire this one up. I can't afford this car. I know I can't afford this car. But I'm going to go ahead and fire it up. And there is some damage to the pillar here, too. Yeah, and there's some right here. Who cares, man? I mean, you're buying it as a used car, especially with 100,000 miles on it, right? Are you really going to be worried about some dings from hail? Maybe you would, but I'm not. Oh, that windshield is cracked right along there all the way over, so it needs a windshield. Ooh, let's turn that off. Okay, that's killing me. There we go. It isn't automatic. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? Subaru. That's who. Yeah, I can't believe that mileage is accurate. That is a lot of miles. All right. Well, you know, I got to pop the hood. We got some fake carbon fiber. Important window works. That window works. By the way, there is no sunroof, so you don't have to worry about that. I'm going to let her idle down before I put it in gear. Steering feels good. No funny clunks or clanks or weird noises. It runs great. Runs great. We'll check the tires here in just a minute, too. I think there's an engine cover missing. Generally, there's a nice, pretty little cover under here. Cute little motor, man. It is. It's a cute little motor. Everything under here looks pretty good. I'm actually looking for a timing belt service sticker somewhere, and I'm not seeing one. Or is this a timing chain? I'm pretty sure these are timing belt motors. No, they're not. They are timing chain motors. Okay. I was not aware of that, so you learn something new every day, right? I actually really like Subarus, guys. I really do. I just never cared for anything that was a timing belt motor. I just don't. I think it's a disaster waiting to happen. I prefer timing chains. And this is a timing chain motor. Hail damage, but on top of the hail damage, I'm noticing when you get down here, you see all this mud that is caked. Almost like it had been kind of submerged. Look at the mud up here too. Now, that doesn't mean it was submerged. I'm just saying that it does kind of look like it. This could have been from a transport truck when they brought it here with all the bad weather. Could have just been flinging stuff all over it. It's truly impossible to say. I will tell you this, it doesn't appear to be idling down. She seems to be sitting nice and happy at like 2,000 RPMs. I'm just going to tap the accelerator and see if it'll drop it down. No, that did absolutely nothing. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in gear. I don't have time. It's your backup camera. She does run well. There we go. Still idled too high though, even in gear. The idle's getting better though. It is. Probably just needs to warm up a little bit. All right. I would spend more time on this car, but guys, I don't have the money to buy this car. Most of the other cars that we've looked at are cars I can actually afford. This one is just out of my price range. But hey, who knows? Maybe one of you lucky people watching will bid on it and win it. Who knows? That's the last car, guys. It's time for me to start a new video. Well, guys, I can't thank you enough for watching this video. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. And do me a favor, if you enjoyed the content, it's free content. If you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up button. Let myself and YouTube know that you like this content. Drop your comments below. Let me know, what was your favorite car? What would you bid on some of these, like the Roadmaster? What would you bid if this car was in your market and money was not an object? Just drop those comments below. I'm curious to see what you guys think. And with that, I'm gonna get out of here. I hope you guys have a safe and happy week. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.